Hey everyone, this is Geeky Panda here, and for this Panda Reactions, I'm going to be checking out another one of Crazy's videos called The Legacy of DE Rats. Now, DE Rats is another custom map that was made during the early years of Counter-Strike, and it was basically kind of like oh hey, you're just a small like player in a huge vast kitchen area, and it made you feel like a rat because that's what size you were. But there were like great camping spots and stuff like that. But other areas you could duke it out in if you want a little close quarters. But let's check out this video here and enjoy. 3, 2, 1, go.
The year is 1999, and an inventive
Oh
map called Rats
man.
hits Half-Life
Yep.
multiplayer. This little big map soared in popularity not just in Half-Life, but in
Oh,
classic Counter-Strike as well. Created by the Cyber Rat, aka Chris Spain, players never experienced a map quite like this
no.
before. And to help
I like.
explain this wonderful creation, I'd like to have a special guest break it down for you. They've got quite a history exploring custom maps, so I hope you enjoy.
Jeez.
This is DE Rats, a bomb defusal map for Counter-Strike 1.6. This map is set within a scaled-up kitchen. Players are appropriately rat-sized and
Yep.
scamper about the shelves and appliances while duking it out with each other. Terrorists spawn in the cupboard, while
Oh
CTs
my God.
spawn
Yeah,
in the
you can.
fridge.
Wait, couldn't you
The
like
CTs
get
have
hurt
to
in
use
there?
buttons to
Oh
open
no, you
doors,
can't.
which I find a bit odd. The bomb site is near the sink, close to CT spawn.
Ah,
I feel I have to question that choice. It seems really too close. This started as a Half-Life deathmatch map, so that
Really?
might explain the positioning.
It really started off as a
The
Half-Life
map
Deathmatch.
features
Damn.
walkways and climbable ledges around outside, creating a ring
I
players
only
can
played the
loop
Counter-Strike
around
version.
without
Never knew it
touching
was
the
in Half-Life
floor.
Deathmatch.
As a result, the floor is a dangerous place. Out in the open and visible
Yeah,
to all.
you're like on the lowest end.
You don't want to be here.
No, fuck no.
What I like about this map is the interactive elements. There's a lift at the base of the fridge that takes you all the way to the top, providing a prime spot for sniping.
Oh, you can get on top of
There's
the
plenty
rim
of
of the doorway
traps.
too, yeah.
The fitting rat trap on the floor, the stove that burns you,
Yep. The freezer that also
and the can of spray
freezes you
underneath
too.
the sink.
What?
Oh, and of course the sink itself.
Yeah, you got there were they had like
You
map
can also play
depths
the
too.
sponge in the bucket.
The fuck? I never knew you could do that. What the fuck? Seriously?
While playing this map, I can't help but wonder if it was based off a real kitchen or not.
I mean, it
Maybe
seems like
from
it.
someone's family home, perhaps.
It honestly does
Nice
seem like
breakdown.
it. Yeah.
Whomobile's channel features content exploring maps from a variety of Valve titles. I recommend his CS 1.6 breakdown of Blah by the legendary Nipper. Best part is you can send in maps for him to explore. He's always looking to showcase, so check out the channel and be sure to subscribe. Whomobile mentioned that this was originally a Half-Life Deathmatch map. So the question remains, how did it become a juggernaut of a popular CS map? The story goes someone stole the map and ported it to CS, hence why there are some questionable design choices. The spawns are very bizarre and imbalanced. The sink bomb
Yeah.
site is terrible, being it's so exposed and
It
close
is.
to
It really
CT
is
spawn.
exposed.
And
Yeah.
what is up with these textures? These ladders make no sense. The wall is randomly wood here, and the countertop has a metal line through it. These are dead signatures of a stolen map. Map thieves use a decompiling tool to change level files into source files, and it's looked down upon in the modding community, especially if you didn't get the original author's approval. In this case, Chris Spain never gave his approval. And whoever ported
Really?
it over did a pretty sloppy job. Despite the CS version's glaring flaws, the map somehow found massive success and has since
Yeah, it
outshined
was
its
a lot of
Half-Life
fun
origins
though
and
playing
fame.
this map.
It's
Yeah.
funny how the Rats moniker is almost always associated with CS rather than Half-Life. Looking back at the
Which is
original Half-Life
weird,
version,
yeah.
the map makes much more sense, starting with the fall damage. Falling only strips away 10 damage in Half-Life, whereas in CS, falling is assuredly death.
Yeah, oh yeah. You would screw up.
The circular layout of the level for Half-Life creates a good pace for a deathmatch map. It's big and open with little cover that pushes players into fighting one another. I can't be the only one who thinks the CS version's awkward cover makes DE Rats feel so exposed. And it makes sense, it just wasn't designed for it. There's a few things missing from the CS
Really?
version. In the Half-Life version, there's a button that triggers snarks to bellow out from the ventilation shaft overhead.
That's kind of cool.
What would be CT spawn is now a hazardous area that slowly kills you and makes
Yeah.
the floors permanently slippery when you exit.
I thought there was a thing, but
I do think the freezer in CS is better, as I don't really like environmental
like I thought you could have frozen to death in there, literally. But I honestly never played the Half-Life deathmatch version, to be honest. Like I always like I knew this map had like areas where it's like, yeah, you might die in here, you know.
Hazards that much, but that's just me. Chris Bain pioneered this style, the rat style, and since its release in 1999, he continued to expand upon the concept. With
Yeah,
the
it wasn't
success
just
of
this
the
map,
original
right?
Rats map for
Yeah, no,
Half-Life,
there was
Spain went
more.
on to make several more sequels. DE Rats 2001 and DE Rats 2002,
Yeah, the
although
updated
similar in
version.
appearance, are reimaginations of the classic DE Rats map. A familiar-looking level,
Yeah,
but tweaked with
it's
some
more
much deeper
cover.
love for
Yeah.
Counter-Strike. Complete with spiffing new textures and more balanced gameplay, this time created by the Cyber Rat himself. T's now start
Ooh,
under the
that's
sink.
awesome.
And CT's in the big cabinet where T's
Hey,
originally spawned.
hey, listen,
and it
I love
looks
spam.
really nice in here compared to the original.
Oh, yeah,
the
this
bomb
was
side has been relocated to the table where Toast is now toasting. The toaster is a little finicky as you can launch yourself way up
Really?
in the air if you're not careful.
It's funny.
Hold it.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
And yep, the freezer still tries to kill you.
That's what I remember. Okay, yeah, that's what I remember. This version. Yeah.
I have to mention these low-resolution textures. Something about the low-fidelity photographs.
Oh my
slapped
god,
onto these
those cookies
primitive
were the
boxes
best.
really does it for me. And they're kind of humorous. The Hacksaw brand is a serious callback to the late 90s and early 2000s PC gamer slang. Really brings you
Hacksaw,
back and makes you
Jesus
wonder
Christ.
whatever happened to lead speak. Does anyone say
Yeah!
pun anymore? This map
Not
is
a
important
lot.
because Chris
Yeah.
Bain never got to
I remember Elite Speak used to be such a huge thing back in like the late 90s, early 2000s, but you don't really hear it anymore.
release the original Rats map for CS. This map is what the original DE Rats could have been if the map thief didn't beat him to the chase. That'd be a weird timeline, huh? Rats 2 or DE Rats 2 2002 takes place
Oh yeah, the
in a
bathroom.
A cool concept that was once again stolen and ported to CS.
Are you fucking
Nonetheless,
kidding
it's
me?
a great concept for a CS map. The bomb site's located on the tugboat in the bathtub. There's a cheeky little sniper's nest right above it. Careful though, as the button just below it turns on a fan, which will turn you into minced meat. The toilet, of course, is
Flushes.
flushable.
Yep.
Is that a subscribe to Crazy in a toilet?
I just love these
Wonder
little
who put
details
that
in these
there.
maps, to be
also,
honest.
if you haven't joined my Discord already, please do. We're a group of old heads that like discussing classic Counter-Strike, exploring the game's history, and most importantly, archiving missing content from the game. We're everything Gold Source era, so we'd
Oh
love to
my
have you aboard.
god, I hadn't seen that in so fucking long. Like the cardboard boxes they used to be in, holy fucking shit. Oh my god, yeah.
Alright, the area beneath the bathtub can be used to trap players once the valve is turned. The dread you feel when the water pours in scared the heck out of me when I was a kid.
Yeah.
The tub trap seems kinda out of place for the CS version, but perfect for a Half-Life map. Someone chasing you, twist the valve, and wait for the kill feed to show you who you trapped.
I can't believe this was also a freaking Half-Life deathmatch map. Like, Jesus.
Very brutal. Between Half-Life and CS, the main differences are the window textures and the water heights of the toilet. In Half-Life, you can't escape without the Gauss gun, but in CS, you can kinda just
Really?
swim out. The healing container in the medicine cabinet only works in Half-Life. I wish it gave a little health back in CS, but it's CS after all.
Yeah,
This
it's
is also
Counter-Strike,
where the
you
sponge
can't, you know.
launcher makes its appearance. Its design takes after what you'd see in the Half-Life deathmatch map Bounce.
Oh my god, yeah.
Everybody loves this thing. I mean, look at it, it's goofy. Also, look at this toilet paper.
It's like
It's
more of a
purple.
purple toilet paper, to be honest. I mean, okay.
Overall, Rats 2 was a great Half-Life map and an even better Counter-Strike map as it ushered in better balance for CTs. They can traverse the floor, go through the bathtub, or even rush up into the medicine cabinet.
Damn.
But I'll say T's still have a massive advantage in Rats 2 with that iron citadel of a cabinet. Fighting against that fortress is no easy task, but
I never
still
really
love this
played this map that much. I always played the first one, though.
next in the series is my favorite version of all
Oh my-
time, Rats 3, or in CS, DE Rats
I
3.
don't think I played
Set
this,
in a
no.
bedroom,
I think I
this
played
will
only one and
always be
two.
the pinnacle of Rats maps to me. This comfy
I don't
little
think I played
bedroom
this
with
at
its
all.
sloped
Holy
ceiling
shit. No, this isn't. I don't remember this. Oh my god, I must have missed out on
Just
this.
so comforting. The creative use of Half-Life textures in this map really ties everything together, like this crate tarp for the bed covers.
This whole thing.
That green carpet's pretty nice too.
Half-Life.
And the unique tape player with the electrifying headphones.
Oh, Jesus
kills ya.
Christ.
Spain also made custom cases for the tapes that are Half-Life themed. Gordon Freeman's greatest hits, and of course, the golden crates. These are going for thousands on eBay, by the way.
What the fuck?
They're excellent. Environmental hazards are commonplace in this map. The bedside Half-Life mug will cook you to death.
I love these things.
And don't get too close to the cactus above, as it'll prick you.
Oh my god. I love having these environmental hazards for
And
this type of
watch your
map.
step beneath the bed as those jumbo-sized tacks.
Xena
will
Warrior
slow down.
Princess. Oh my fucking Christ.
I'm no fan of environmental map hazards, but they're a sign from the era. Lots of custom maps had things like this back then. I don't know why this was a thing, there was a certain humor to it, but we begrudgingly accepted it and somewhat expected it from custom level designers. Even
Yeah.
Valve default maps had environmental hazards in them, believe it or not. The Survivor by 3D Mike had not just freezing water pits that would chill your giblets, but breakable floors that would
Oh my
plunge you to
God.
your death, all in the same map. Even in DE Torn, there's a fire that would roast you. It's just how things were back then, and I never really understood it. Anyhow, we gotta talk about the UFO bomb site. I love
Ooh.
every aspect of its design. It's decked out in classic Half-Life textures. It's got a little shine to it, some nice glowing lights, and look at that command console. This thing's just begging for you to plant a bomb in it. It's just awesome.
Oh,
So
Jesus.
mesmerizing. To go along with the alien craft, it wouldn't be perfect.
I wanna believe
without
from
the famous
X-Files, yeah.
X-Files poster.
Yeah.
I love UFOs, so this was just awesome to see as a kid. Till this day, every time I play this map, I ask myself, are we alone? Hope those fucking aliens are nice. There are other ornaments on the walls like Spain's website ads, and this photo must be of a family member. Pretty cool. Now, let's venture into CT Spawn's catacombs. These
Yeah.
back alleys feel like
Yeah, I
such
never
a
played in
safe
this. This
haven
looks
for us
awesome
little
to
rats.
play in.
I think it's mostly due to the creative lighting, subtle Christmas lights. And neat little cobwebs. Even this one hiding right here.
I always love the
And
little
if you
details like
listen
that.
closely, you can hear dripping noises.
I love the little details like this.
In this area, the combination of water dripping and the hum of the UFO just... I can't explain it. It makes my
I
brain
love little
endorphin.
details like this.
Is that a word?
Makes it a little bit more
We should
atmospheric,
leave.
you know?
I could spend all day in here. This map feels lived in with all these details. I love these low poly pencils and, oh, a Xena the Warrior magazine under the bed, oh la la. These books up top the sniper's nest for teas have some weird low gravity on them. Never understood why, but kinda interesting. And you gotta love the launcher. I love the way it sounds and shoots out green lightning when you jump on it.
Really? Oh my
Getting
god.
that perfect landing into the UFO cockpit is so awesome. Now let's talk about the icing on the cake for this map. The lights. One perfectly placed bullet turns off a majority of the level's lighting.
Really? Oh, that's cool.
With the lights off, the atmosphere in here is perfect. When it's lit like this, it really makes you step back and relax.
That is kind of
The
cool.
low
I
lighting
love
reminds me
the.
of being back home in my room when only a desk lamp lit my room. Nothing's going on. It's lovely.
God, I love the creativity of the map makers and the
I miss
Counter-Strike.
those times.
Miss them too. I miss them too.
I love this map. It's a special one to me. I sometimes just load it up and walk around it. Does anyone else just wander around their favorite maps alone?
Sometimes I haven't done it lately though. Like,
It's great.
one of my favorite Counter-Strike original maps. Like
The
full
last
official
map we'll
maps
talk
was
about is
D-Dust,
DE
not
Rats
D-Dust 2,
XL.
D-Dust.
It combines the original DE Rats and DE Rats 2 into one big mega map.
Really?
If you thought Rats maps weren't big
Oh
enough,
my
well,
god!
guess again,
That's
because this thing
awesome!
is massive. As we've
Holy
pretty much
shit.
discussed these two maps, there isn't much to be said about them. Whenever this map came up in a cycle, it almost assuredly killed the server. Seeing
Really?
as if you died early, you'd be waiting a really long time to spawn back in, as there's tons of space needing to be covered to even encounter another enemy. This map was so much better for a deathmatch scenario. It always felt like more of a gag than a real map people wanted to play in CS. Anyhow, quite creative. Yellow Jello's article on Chris Spain's work really helped me make this project happen. It's the companion article to this video and gives way more context on the creator behind these maps. Most importantly, it highlights which Rats maps Spain actually made. Chris Spain's Rats maps have been stolen and edited so many times, so figuring out which ones he made was a major pain until I read this article. In my map library alone, there are grips of Rats maps that Chris Spain had nothing to do with.
What
so
the
this
fuck?
article gave me important context.
That is insane. And Game Banana too.
That's pretty
Fuck
much
me.
it for Spain's Rats map series. His maps are some of my favorites and inspired so many creations in the same vein for Half-Life and CS. His work was so inspirational, even I created Rats maps for 1.6. If you'd like to explore them, they're called DE Big Freaking House, based off of the Soldier of Fortune 2 custom map Big Freaking House, and DE Rats RV Alpha 5. This one takes place in the GMC RV from the Anchorman movie. No idea why I made this one, but I had a good time with it. Yeah. Rats RV should be named something else, as Chris Spain notes on his website that he wasn't a fan of people borrowing the Rats title for their maps. He claimed it was his signature that people shouldn't be using.
I kind of agree. And again, like a lot of people kind of just ran away with this map and just did their own thing. But I do kind of agree. Like you need like, you know, having like hey, this is my maps, Rats, you know, and everything else. But at the same, it's just when it's out there,
it's
like,
kind of like if a bunch of people started making their own Star Wars movies and shows. I'm sure that's never happened, right? I kind of got that message a little late, like 2 decades late, and I'm sure many other Rats map makers missed that message too. There are hundreds of custom Rats maps with entirely new concepts using the Rats title that Chris Spain had nothing to do with. I think most of us were unaware of the naming convention rule. In fact, I think most of us had no idea which Rats maps Chris Spain made. In any case, it just goes to show you how inspirational his work was for these early Valve titles.
Some interesting layouts there. I mean, honestly though, like again, DE Rats, you know, I never knew that his original, like the original map got was like just was stripped out from Half-Life Deathmatch. But I'm glad the creator came in and actually be like, you know what, let me do my thing here. But still, I mean, this was a great like this is a great way to come down through memory lane. I know I made a map that I got into map making a little bit. There was one map I made, and it was for Counter-Strike Source. It was during Wimpy's LAN party event, and it was like it was kind of like a small, you know, map based kind, like had themes from Ice World, where it was just like a small map, and you were like in a city basically, and it made you feel like a kaiju basically. And there are roads or alleys and all that stuff covered by the weapons that you can pick up and all that stuff. And if you enable low grav, it made it even more fun and interesting. But man, but it was definitely played during the LAN party though, so I made it really quickly. But no, this was a great video. So overall, and this is again brought me down through memory lane here. But thank you so much for coming in. If you played DE Rats before, post down in the comment box what was your favorite areas in that map. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to. I do stream on YouTube and Discord, and feel free to YouTube and Discord. I'm sorry, YouTube and Twitch, and feel free to join my Discord. This is Panda here. I'm out. Stay geeky, my friends.